Hello and welcome to Herd Strength Training for Beginners. This is foundational strength training using your own body weight as the resistance. We also focus on mobility, which includes flexibility, stretching, joint range of motion, which is how tight the ligaments and the tendons might be around some of our joints, balance training, which is a really important part of having good core stability, proprioception, which is the ability to know where you are in space, which is a really important component to movement. So even though the exercises we are doing may seem very basic, they are also referred to as foundational, which means they are important for you to master before you take on load and start performing multiple sets and reps, which can lead to injury, which won't happen with me, but I want you to know why we do it this way. So we will always include mobility the way I'm about to share with you right now in what I refer to as the heat up. This is part of the Hot Flash Huddle program format design. So shoes on or off, it's totally up to you, and clothing that makes you feel comfortable. One more detail, super important. Don't forget your water. Make sure you have this handy because we do sip water as part of the program design. All right, so once those things are in place, let's set our bodies up. Our base of support is wide. Turn your toes slightly out and create length through your arm by reaching high and your hand by reaching low. Come as low as you can. Pull yourself back through. See how I lowered my arm to pull myself back through? And come back and try it again. Now, when you're trying to change your abs or your core, but you don't have access to the muscles, or you might notice even right now, possibly an imbalance, just one more time. Now watch how my hands make a straight line from one to the other. Last try. Very good. Reach, reach, reach. Bring that arm high, make sure you can see it, and then pull yourself up. If you don't have access to this tissue, there's no way you're going to be able to change it. So if you want to lose fat and appear more lean right here, you've got to do that stretch. It's also for your low back. I turn sideways to do the back bend because I feel like it's easier for you to see the whole position. I still have wide feet. My hands are on the small of my back with my fingers pointing down and my hands just about where my hips are. Squeeze your elbows together and then start leaning backwards by pressing your belly button front and then lifting your chin and then your throat. Open your mouth, take a deep breath, and pull yourself right back to the top. Now you'll go to forward bend, so join me down here at the bottom. Just let your ponytail fall. Just allow the weight of your head and spine to pull you into the floor. Then roll up one vertebrae at a time until we come to the top. Fabulous. I'll turn to the side for you again here. We're going to move into a stretch sequence. It's a lunge base, so step really wide. You can even turn your toes out if you want to, and come into this posture where I have my feet lined up as if they were on a line. In fact, if I want to use the back edge of my mat as a line, that's perfect. Now I lower my body by flexing this knee and keeping this leg straight. Try to work it away from you and hold this stretch. Just relax your arms and shoulders and then push yourself back up. And this is your neutral, okay? Let's try it on the other side and see what adjustments we might need to make. So come into that lunge again and make sure you can still get into the same type of stretch and body position. And if you can't, you just adjust it. We hang on to this for about 10 to 12 seconds and then push back to the center. Fabulous. Now you're just going to alternate side to side. You come back to the center. So commit to this, lower your hip here, commit to this, lower your hip here. Now, one of the things you'll find when you work with me is that we don't rush. We are quick, but we don't hurry. We also commit to our movement sequences. One more try each way. Try to open up your inner thigh, come back to the top. Open up your inner thigh, come back to the top. Fabulous. We're going to come down into what looks like a wide stance, downward facing dog. Arms will be really long, and you're going to try to get your head between your biceps, and your hips will push into the wall behind you. So just lower your hands toward the mat, let your ponytail fall, and walk your hands out until you find this position. Press your heels into the floor. Take a deep breath Now walk your hands back so they're underneath your shoulders again and let your head fall. Now you might need to scoot your feet in just a little bit, okay? So just pull them in, and if you need to see what I'm doing, just take a look up and you'll notice I just scooted my feet in. Now I'm lowering my hips. I'm taking this into a super deep squat. I'm gonna adjust my feet a little bit, using my arms to keep my knees open, and I'm pushing into the floor with my feet so I can lift my chest and my face and my eyes up. This is not an easy posture. Strategies: rock side to side, that will help dissipate some of the fatigue. 2, come out of the movement and come back into it when you can. And 3, only work pain-free. Don't force yourself into postures that don't work for you, okay? All right, we're gonna come out of the movement. So all you need to do is put your hands on the floor, lift your hips up, drop your head, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Excellent job. Okay, the feet can stay wide. Literally, you're gonna move your hands to the front and back. We're just gonna clap 20 times. This is excellent for lymphatic flow. It's kind of like a standing 100 from Pilates. Now make sure you get your hands behind you. That's always harder for me to do. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7. I don't count the same way you do, I'm sure. 5, 4, 3. Narrow feet is easier. 2 more. Last one. Yeah, just let your arms kind of flow like this. The reason this is good, it looks silly, but a lot of research from cancer patients who are surviving chemotherapy, they get a lot of exercise that has a lot of lymphatic flow in it, and that's basically what we're doing. It's really amazing and super good to get lymphatic flow going because that's the garbage disposal of our body. Now you might notice I've gotten back on my mat and I'm lifting my heels up and down. I'm just standing in a straight line. One of the exercises really important for women in menopause is straight leg jumping, also called pogo jumping. This movement will help you prepare for that. I know it seems like we've done a ton. We're going to do more. If you need to reset, go ahead and reset. You can bring your feet closer together. Lift your body up with your quads, okay? Use your quad muscles, not your toes, to lift you up. And you'll find it's a lot easier. Fabulous. All right, friends, let's take a sip of water. We're going to go back to that heel raise, and I'm going to show you how to add your arms to it. Now reach the arms out in front of you at shoulder height, and you're just going to let them kind of flow down. Flow down from about your shoulders. I'll turn to the side again just to show you what it looks like. And they just come about shoulder height, and then I let them swing back, and then I pull them back up. So I commit to the full range of motion. Now I'm going to add the heel raise. When the arms go back, the heels go up. You got it. This is as hard as it's going to get. Another standing 100 right from our Pilates class. And you just lift your heels, push those arms back. It's a lift, push, lift, push. That's perfect. You got 4, 3, 2, 1, and just let those arms relax. Now your heels are going to be a little bit, pardon me, your calves probably. So we're going to change the range of motion. Remember the lunges that we did? Check your stance. Make sure you're in the wide stance so that when you come down, you've got a 90-degree angle here. Here's your choice, alternating lunges here to here, or you can challenge yourself if you feel like it's right for you. And this is called a sliding lunge. So see how we don't lift back up between each rep. So we just go side to side, and your knee points in the direction that your toe goes. Relax your shoulders. Try to get length at the knee joint. Try 6, 5, there's lots of reps of movements like this. 4, because we have to really work hard to resist gravity to get the same fatigue we would get from load, other than our body weight. 1 more, come back to the center. Great, now remember the walkout downward dog, so hands come down again. Walk out, push your hips back. That's great. Walk your hands back in. Let them be underneath your shoulders. Scoot your feet in just a little bit more and lower your hips down using your arms to open up your knees. You can even grab the tops of your feet or your shoes to kind of stabilize this really deep squat. Remember the strategies, a little bit of a rock side to side, or you can stand up and get out of it and then come back into it. It's a tough little posture, but it's worth it. There's a lot of benefits to it. I'll share with you later. Okay, fabulous. Very nice. Come on down. So that's our initial mobility. The next exercises we want to do are for spinal stability. So come on down to your mat, quadruped. That's going to be hands and knees, okay? Check to see that your hand is directly under your shoulder. Most of the time, our hands are kind of more in front of us or something like that. So really check that alignment. It's really important for spinal stability and just precision in movement. So I'm hopefully coming down with my hands under my shoulders, my knees under my hips, lengthening my right leg behind me. I'm just going to lift and lower, get a little gluteal activation. Try to use your hip, not your back. 4, 3, and you're lifting and lowering that leg with a long, strong leg and muscle that's contracted. Great. Now bring that leg down, but keep the knee straight. And let's take the left arm and just reach out like we're going to shake somebody's hand and then pull it back in. So bicep to ear, reach out, pull it back in. Become aware of the one of weight in one of your arms as opposed to the other. Inhale, breathe, match your movements, relax your shoulder. Fabulous. Take a tiny break. Now what's going to happen is alternating both leg and arm. So let's see what you can do. Balance and hold. Use your belly. Come down with a straight leg, but your hand comes back under your shoulder. Ready for 4? Replace 4. 3. Stay strong and full. 2. One more try. Reach. Bring it back in. Awesome. Bring your knee in and let's go to cat-cow. So just arch your back, let your head fall, push your hips behind you and look up. And just keep alternating that posture. 2 more tries. Now, if the next movement precludes you because of a knee issue, I want you to just stay with me here. We'll only be here a moment. But lift your knees up and see if you can hover over the mat. Maybe you can lift one knee up and then bring it down. Relax your body. Take a deep breath. Exhale, lift those knees and hover. Keep the weight in your upper body. And then bring those knees down. Fabulous. Another breath. I'm going to try one more time. Lift those knees and hover. Try to keep your chest over your wrists. Progressive interval. It's called an ascending pyramid, a little longer each one. Great job. Come on down. We can take a break with those wrists, okay? So I'm just kind of wrapping my arms and bringing my forehead down. You can rotate your wrists a little bit. I don't like to do a lot of stuff on my wrists, but just a few exercises aren't too bad. Okay, let's find the other leg behind us really long. I'm going to turn this way, actually, so you can have a much better view. So checking to see that your hand is under your shoulder, your head is aligned, ear, shoulder, hip, plank alignment. Lift the leg up to about hip height. We go down, up, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep using your hip. Make sure your low back isn't moving. Now you're going to hold the leg up. Fabulous. Just keep it activated. Nice. Now bring it in. And now we're going to bring the opposite arm up and pull it back. Actually, let's keep that leg long here. This arm reaches out, bicep to ear. Come back underneath you. 2 more tries. Reach. One more time. Reach. Now we have 4 tries. You're going to have to shift your weight right over into that other arm. So both arm and leg, find your balance, find your core stability. Hold and pull it in. Just take a little break. You can drop the knee in like this, or you can just lower your foot down. Here we go. Lift and hold. Belly button, bicep to ear. Keep pushing away from the floor. Use the muscle in your shoulder and your glute and bring that hand in. Really good. Lower the leg, or you can pull the knee in. Totally up to you. This is your last one. It's your longest one. We're going to reach and lift. Here we go. Now use your glute. Pushing through the floor with your hand and getting that arm right above your shoulder. Hang on for 10 more seconds. Stay with me. 3, 2, 1. Very nice work. Awesome. Okay, let's come back to our cat-cow. Just a few of these nice lubricating movements for the back. Okay, now if you've got space on your mat, otherwise crawl up a teeny bit, and you're going to find like a plank posture, reaching back with your knee, and then pull it right back in like you were in your quadruped. Okay, check your hand placement. One leg, toe digs into the floor, wider than your hips than the other. Keep your hips lifted, but not arched up, so your chest stays over your wrist, and then bring them both back down. Very good. That's a nice plank. Be sure to adjust your wrists under your shoulders. Okay, trying again. We reach back, we hold the plank. Now we pull in, and the knee, the shoulders over the wrist, we're doing it really well. Shoulder over wrist, no adjustment needed, better. Last try. Long leg out, hold through your belly button, draw up into your spine. Knee in. Excellent work, great job, great spinal activation, and we started to get right into our gluteal activation, which is next. So let's find ourselves on our back. This is called the supine position. We're going to grab a sip of water first. Now again, shoes on or off, it's up to you. You can always take them off, put them on if you need to. Now this is a body weight bridge sequence. So you're going to find your feet on the floor, and you're going to find your body flat, relaxed on the mat, and the palms are face up. And that is so you don't push into the floor as you are doing this work, creating stress in areas I don't want. Now you can adjust your feet so they're closer or further away from you, but they should be close together. And from here, friends, push your hips all the way up and crawl onto your shoulders. You see how I kind of tucked my shoulders underneath me there? And walk your feet in just a bit and set yourself up. This is a good bridge for my body. So the techniques I just used with the foot placement, walking in, lifting high, palms up, those are all strategies you'll use too. So right now we're holding, this is called activation, and we have some glute exercises we're going to perform now. So it's just going to be a down up. Excellent. It's just a bridge. Press, lift, low, lift and lower. That's it. We've got 4 to go. You want to try to touch the floor at the bottom and then come up to the top where you have full muscle recruitment. One more. Hold it at the top. Good. Now scoot your feet in so they're real close together and just lift and lower one knee then the other. 8, 7. This is a little bit harder than it looks. So just go through the range of motion you can manage, okay? 4 is halfway. 3, keep those hips up. Don't let your hips sag. 2, one more try. Fabulous. Bring those hips down and both knees will come in. It's just a little rock side to side. Nice work. Now use some momentum to roll yourself up and reach over and grab yourself a sip of water. I'm going to make a quick adjustment on my camera so you can see just a little bit better. Okay, you got your water sip. Come on down. One of the most results-based training technique that I use is multiple sets, 3+. That comes from the American College of Sports Medicine's research, which is very solid. So we use it and it works. Here comes bridge set number 2. There's only 8, palms up, feet here, tuck the shoulders in, lift, squeeze, okay, lower down, release the squeeze, lift back up, grab that squeeze, push through the floor. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 is halfway. Feel free to make adjustments anytime. 2 more. Last one, stay up here. You can adjust if you need to. Feet come in if you want. These are marches. And that knee comes up, really important. Try to lift your hips. If you feel like you're not lifting your hips, bring your hands under your hips like I am and help yourself stay up there. We have 4 halfway. 3, 2, use your abdominal wall to help you pull this knee in. 1, and then lower your hips down. Pull those knees in, a little rock side to side. Take a breather. Excellent work. Let's shoot one leg out. Keep this one pulled in. And then we're going to shoot that leg out. Keep this one pulled in. We only have one more set of those 2 exercises. Are you ready? Okay, bring those feet in. This is going to be your best set yet, all right? Find your bridge. Tuck your shoulders under, palms face up. Contract at the top. Relax at the bottom. 8, 7, 6, 5. Now 4 is halfway. Your hips float up. The work is in your feet. 2 more. Last try. Now we're going to stay high. You can adjust your knees and feet placement. Your knees come up. It's 8, 7, 6. Keep those hips up. Keep pushing up. 5. Halfway is 4, 3, 2. Last one. Great. Bring those feet down and lower your hips. Both knees come in, a little rock side to side. Excellent. Let's use some momentum and come on up. Really good. Let's grab a sip of water. Now, we're going to be preparing next for the next component of our work. We will take from the world of high intensity training the concept of HIIT, because for our goals and purposes now, excuse me, HIIT is very helpful.